Recently, DDG has come out with a counter restraining order with a bunch of new evidence to prove why Halle is not in the right mental.
Hold on, y'all. We gotta read. All right. DDG has filed for an emergency court order to block Halle Bailey from taking Halle Bailey from taking their child to Italy. The fact he accuses her of repeatedly threats of self-harm and alarming text messages, attempting to secretly get an abortion while pregnant, and later threatening to go through it, or unless they got back together, taking his gun and leaving the house without explanation while pregnant. He claims he found her outside holding it, secretly tracking him with the multiple air tags hidden in cars. A vitamin bottle is crazy. What the fuck? A vitamin bottle? She put an air tag in a vitamin bottle? What? Oh, hell nah. The baby's diaper bag and a box later found in his home. What the fuck? Yikes. Showing up invited to a theater and allegedly trying to fight a woman he was with.
Mental state to have custody of their child, claiming several things like she is emotionally unstable, threatens
where does it start? From taking that for 2 months. For 2 months, allegedly she's emotionally unstable, threatened suicide, hit him, tracked him with the air tags, withheld their son to control him, and once drove while suicidal with the baby in the car. He requests full custody and ban on international travel to protect the child. Third-party custody exchanges in court. Communication. He submitted text injury photos and witness statements as evidence.
sewer slide, hit him, tracked him with air tags, withheld their son to control him, and once drove wow sewer slidle with the baby in the car. There were also some other things I did not mention, but trust me, it was a lot, and it seems like a lot of misinformation has been placed recently of today and yesterday. As they said this court order actually got denied, they said the court found no immediate risk and ruled denied the request to restrict Halle from traveling with her child. Along with Halle retains temporary sole legal and physical custody, Halle's domestic violence restraining order remains in effect. And apparently all of this was a lie that a bunch of people,
of course, they're gonna favor the woman, bruh. We know this. People
had spread around because, well, several other sources, one being DDG's own lawyer, said that he actually did get that temporary restraining order accepted, but he just does not have custody of his kid right now, and currently Halle has it. So I'm just going to go through some of the craziest things that's happened along with some reactions from a couple of people just so that we can go over the situation as a whole. I want to say this now at the beginning of this video. I am a Z-tier news source, so if you truly want to learn about the topic in depth, I would recommend you do your own research about it, or even go and watch some more in-depth videos by more professional people. But if you want to watch an idiot yap about the situation, then sit down, relax, and enjoy this. One of the things DDG tries to dismiss in the beginning is saying he never hit Halle. Like she claims, she actually launched herself from the back seat and hit her head on the steering wheel while trying to attack him, along with taking his own pew-pew and
what the hell?
Leaving the house without explaining while pregnant. He claims he found her outside holding it, secretly tracking him with multiple Apple AirTags hidden in his cars and his vitamin water, the baby's diaper bag, and a box later found in his home, showing up uninvited to threaten and allegedly trying to fight women he was with. On the topic of tracking devices, apparently he was able to figure this out because one of the tracking devices he had was on him when he went to Streamer University in Akron, and she claimed in her case that he was in Akron for a couple of days, when in reality he had just found the tracking device and just left it there and didn't say anything to her or anything about it. The craziest of the claims don't actually end there though. Allegedly, she actually went and attacked DDG in an altercation they had, where he was actually hit with a knife and showed that it's not really him starting these altercations. He's saying that it's actually her, and the best he's trying to do is just defend himself, with even submitting a picture showing the wound that he got from the incident. Amidst all these claims and allegations, I feel like a lot of people also from the wound that
you stupid, keep hitting me, keep hitting me, cheat, keep hitting me. Those don't even make no sense. What the fuck?
he got from the incident. Amidst all these claims and allegations, I feel like a lot of people also forget during this that it's supposed to be about their child, and DDG even brought up an incident where he was actually going to be affected, something that a lot of people are calling, saying it doesn't sound as true, where he actually called up her doctor's office to see what was going on with her because she was having cramps and everything, and they told him that she was actually prescribed medication to have an aberration, but only took one of the pills and didn't take the second one, with her end goal allegedly being to keep DDG in a relationship, using her pregnancy as leverage so that he would not leave her. Unfortunately for us, I don't have any recordings or anything to show you of that situation, but we do actually have videos that are allegedly about situations similar to this. Like the one where she was supposed to stab DDG is a reoccurring thing, to the point where they have videos of her apparently coming in and threatening him with a weapon if he did not get off stream.
You're about to go somewhere far.
I don't know. She said if she walk over here, you still on stream. She finna walk over here. She said she told you to get off.
You said what?
She told you to get off. She said she finna walk over. She's like, you better be on stream. I just told her to get off. She said she coming.
Don't tell. I ain't trying to get no whooping, bro.
Nigga, she coming. She coming.
What am I supposed to do?
I think he off.
You want me to get up?
I mean, you're still on. We gonna go get some food.
Okay. I'm about to get up.
Okay.
Damn, she got a knife in her hand.
Knife in her hand.
Put it down.
I gotta go, y'all, before I get
She had a knife in her hand? What? Nah, that was a red flag right there. What the fuck?
I get whooped.
Now, in all reality,
get your
DDG
ass
and his
up.
legal team would never use something like this as evidence because there was no real physical violence displayed, and even their claims, there wasn't any real evidence to show that. All you hear is people talking, and there's no real threat being posed from what we can see from our POV. And what makes it a lot worse is it just shows the complex nature of the relationship, the reality of what it was like when they were together, not together, and even some moments off camera. And what adds onto that are some of these text messages that DDG actually had when he filed for his TRO, and a lot of these messages are very disturbing for anybody who might be reading them. You have ruined me and all my happiness. You hang up when I'm begging for help. You're the only help I used to have, and you're so focused on being famous and having money, when you're done you even see what's in front of you. How could you go to Mexico and be with somebody else? How could you openly talk about me to all your family and all the women you want to sleep with? You want to end me and you succeeded. Outside of those sex
This shit said it happened in 3/20/24. Nigga. March? Y'all, when did they officially really like this all in the wow? That's crazy. I can't believe he lasted that long. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I would have, you know what I'm saying? Get the fuck on me.
messages is being pretty hard to read because she didn't know how to spell at the time. A lot of you will probably notice that she mentioned something happening in Mexico, which she alleged in some other text messages that DDG apparently cheated on her with LaLa, somebody who's been appearing in his content for a minute now, and that it happened in Mexico. And this story blew up so much that LaLa herself had to get on her own stream to clarify that none of that actually ever happened, and she doesn't understand why Halle would ever even bring that up in the first place.
Context behind these accusations in general is stemming from a group trip that our whole friend group went on, right? Our whole friend group went on this trip, and everyone on this trip can confirm there was nothing weird going on. I wasn't even staying near them. It was for someone's birthday. Like, me and Daryl's relationship has always been strictly started off as business. Obviously, if you know, you know, like, he put me onto YouTube, started off there, grew into a friendship, has always remained platonic. So it's very unfortunate. Like, I know people already have this narrative because it's just hard to believe that a guy and a girl can be friends. Like, it's hard to believe that me and him or any other guy and girl can just strictly be platonic friends, okay? But nothing has ever gone on past that. ever.
Regardless of who it was, being LaLa or a random person on Twitter who just happened to archive a bunch of stuff that's happened with DDG and Halle, it seemed like for the
Let's keep it a buck. I don't believe that.
past 2 days, no one was really on Halle's side. A lot of people were trying to debunk everything that she was saying, from her past TRO to some of her current actions that were even displayed in these text messages, and it seemed like no one could really be with her based on all of the evidence that DDG was presenting, trying to make it seem like, hey, I'm the more fit parent, I'm in the right mental state, and that legally I should actually have my child, because she not only is not in a good mental state, but also just is not a good overall parent. And it seems like LaLa wasn't the only person to speak out about this. There were actually multiple people, being streamers, who were talking about it as well.
Chat, y'all know the truth? I put DD in a group chat with my lawyers. Shit.
Oh, so this is the reason why all this is coming out.
Man, my boy Daryl, man, you gotta make sure he's a good dude, he's a good human being.
This is why all this is coming out. It makes sense.
You know, can I just tell you guys something really quick about something like that? There needs to be a clause in legal where if a woman is trying to put allegations on a man and it gets caught in 4K, it's fake,
get in trouble.
The girl needs to do the time.
In all reality, the internet was kind of holding these things.
Somebody finally said that shit. Like, how you let somebody put allegations on me? Now I gotta deal with all this, probably go to prison. Actually, whole time there was a lie. I get out, you know what I'm saying? Okay, that's cool. I get out, finally, it was a lie, you know what I'm saying? But she's still good? She don't get nothing? Bitch just ruined my life. She just messed me up. I just lost time for no reason because you believed a lie. And she don't get to do, nothing happens? Nothing happens for her? It's crazy, bro. That's why I'm saying, bro, this America's so fucked up, gang. Like, it's made for the man to lose low-key and win. Don't get me wrong. It's made for us to win, but it's also made for us to fucking lose, bro. The women is like, it's like the women always win, bro. That shit is crazy to me, bro.
Same sentiment as Aiden here, happy that all of this was coming out and seeing the evidence that DG had to see that he had a fighting chance based on what was being shown. In all reality, none of us are truly lawyers, and I'm definitely not a lawyer, but if you were to show me that amount of evidence and expect me to believe that she would be able to have the kid, I would be very surprised, because there were a lot of damning things in those text messages and in some of the transcripts from the videos that were shown. It's all pretty shocking. All reality, we don't know the truth, as we're only getting shown two POVs, DDG's and Halle's. In all reality, the truth is going to be somewhere in the middle. So there's things that are being omitted that were not even being shown. Like when I talked about Halle's original TRO, she talked about a Ring camera video, which has yet to even come out after 2 days of the stuff going on. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen no one post it, no one talk about it. So there are definitely some things that could still be at play here that we just don't know about. But based on everything that's going on right now, it does not look great for Halle in this situation, at least in my opinion. And the overall thing is kind of crazy because I don't even feel like we should be knowing this information. I've been saying this a lot with the Duke Dennis thing. When I talked about my other Halle and DDG videos, this is just stuff that should not be on the internet, as this is somebody's real life. This is affecting them in all reality. Once these cameras turn off, they still have to deal with this, and people are just plastering it, me being included, talking about it like it's a Netflix or a Tubi special. But at the same time, it's kind of not our fault because it's being forced upon us by literally every news source out there, and even them when they go out on the internet and talk about it. So in all reality, I think this should just stay in private as much as possible, as much as they can, because they still are big celebrities. But that's just how I feel. And if you want to tell me how you feel, the best way to do,
bro, literally, chat, bro, literally, I literally went through a situation like this, bro. Whole time, girl was telling her friends, girl was telling the people on the internet about the relationship, about us, and just bashing me whole time. I'm not doing none of the shit she bashing me for. Shawty just projecting. Shawty just projecting. She was projecting. She was being a hating ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hating ass nigga. Because a nigga doing his shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, whole time, she went on the internet and started saying I was doing this, and I was this, and I was doing this. Mind you, she got way more followers than me, you know what I'm saying, on certain platforms. I'm better with the YouTube, she better with the, you know what I'm saying? But like, she was over there bashing me on the internet, I had to hear from a whole person that I knew that was following her. I had to hear from her that she was bashing me. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? The whole time what she was bashing me about was a lie. And whatever she was saying about me was not even true. But she had to make me look bad. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's why if really at the end of the day, bro, when it comes to relationship shit, bro, keep that shit off the internet. Really keep everybody out your business. Everybody be ready to, like, it's different if you go into like your pops or your father, your aunts, like someone close that's gonna actually not be biased and have your best interest in the relationship. But all these friends, internet people, all this other shit, bro, the fuck you going to them for? All they gonna do is be biased. Cause 9 times out of 10, most of the friends, when you in a relationship, most of the friends you got, like most of the friends y'all got, y'all don't got the same friends. She has her own, I have, you know what I'm saying? You gonna have your own. So at the end of the day, our friends separately off rip gonna take, you know what I'm saying? Gonna pick the side more because they fuck with you more. That's just how it is. So you can't really go to your friends for advice for real. Like, you can't, I don't know. Certain friends, I guess it is some friends out there that may not be biased, but it's just the majority, bro. You can't be doing that, bro. At the end of the day, you keep your relationship and your shit to yourself. You know what I'm saying? To see yourself and whoever you're in a relationship with. Like, dude, we about to watch that next. Dude, baby mama and stuff. You don't need to know about his baby mama and his kid, bro. Why does that shit matter to you? You know what I'm saying? He keep that shit on the low. He keep that shit to himself. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you supposed to really do it. You, like, I don't need to give you all of my life. I'm giving you what I choose. But everybody want to go on the internet and use the internet and this and this and then it's like toxic. Just toxic, bro. Niggas just want to be toxic for no reason. I don't understand. Why? Why can't we just be peaceful and just, like, enjoy life? Like, niggas just want to be toxic and go around hurting motherfuckers. Why do you want to go around hurting motherfuckers? Because you hurting yourself. Chat, let's be real. Let's be real, chat. A lot of the times motherfuckers want to go around hurting people is because they hurting themselves. And they don't want to, you know what I'm saying? So, y'all just got to be careful, chat. Because everybody ain't got your best interest. Everybody ain't got your best interest. Because niggas want to be toxic. Niggas want to hurt. Niggas want to do this and that, this and that. Because they hurting. Niggas don't be out here healing for real. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't heal. So.
Yeah, we
These niggas don't know how to try it, I'ma leave them there. It's Mr. Triple Cross, I'm about to leave them there. If I kill myself right now, I'll be the realest dead. If I kill myself